So the Lakers just drafted Bronny James with pick number 55, and ESPN just put out a video with Stephen A. Smith, a few other people reacting to this pick, and so let's see what they have to say.
The pick is officially in. It is a moment that we have all been waiting for, so let's send it to Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum for the Lakers' 55th pick.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James from the University of Southern California.
The anticipation has been building for weeks as to where we would hear Bronny's name called. This is a young man who had an unprecedented spotlight on him in his freshman year at USC, where he played 25 games. He missed the first 8 games of the season after he went into cardiac arrest on July 24th, 2023. He underwent a procedure to treat a congenital heart defect. To see him less than a year later be drafted is a feat I don't think we can lose sight of. He's, of course, the eldest son of one of the greatest players to ever play the game, LeBron James, and now we see the first ever father-son duo in the NBA, Stephen A.
I'm incredibly happy for Bronny James. I remember when, the basketball world stopped because the cardiac arrest situation last summer. I remember being around so many people in this building, scared to death that something awful had happened, and wondering. You see LeBron James entering the hospital. You heard so many different things. You're scared to death of what had happened to him and what was going to come of it. And to see him here just a year later, being drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers, health intact and what have you, you can't be happier for him.
And when people want to judge his freshman season at USC and the lack of production that you might normally see, you have to take into consideration what those previous 5 months were, not just a physical comeback from an episode
this isn't
like that.
a sprained MCL.
Yeah,
but the mental comeback and that process for a young person to come back from a situation like that and to be playing basketball again and then to start to try to play it at a high level. There's so much more room for growth for him.
So I think it is pretty cool that Bronny James and LeBron James are going to be on the same roster. I remember years back, hearing that LeBron wanted to eventually play with his son, and now it's, full on come to fruition. And I just think this Lakers team is going to be entertaining to keep up with. The fact that, you got J.J. Redick out there coaching the Lakers, that's already a big story with him going over there. And now you got Bronny James. We'll see if he's able to become, a solid role player here with the Los Angeles Lakers.